I think with any selection, mate, there's a number of factors. One's test level, particularly there's historical form. So if you build up good performances over a period of time, then obviously you're at the top of the tree. And then there's current form, which will be the Super Rugby, which will also be important. In terms of how we want to play, again, the way we want to play, I think it's the intent of how we want to play that's going to be the important thing. I think Australian rugby's always been at its best when we've been really tough. We need to find a captain that can galvanise the team. Whenever you change coaches or whether you change the team environment, as what's happened, the captaincy becomes even more important. So we need someone who can quickly galvanise the troops, work closely with me, because every captain and every coach combination is different. So the right captain for a particular coach is not necessarily the right captain for another coach. That's the challenge, mate. And the challenge is that firstly you got to play good rugby. Playing good rugby is important, and good rugby to everyone's different. If you come from Randwick, your appreciation of rugby is that you want to move the ball quickly, and play with an aggressive intent. The task is relatively simple, but the process is the difficult part. Like, everyone knows what we want to do. And, I've heard guys who I've coached, they tell me their sons don't watch rugby anymore. And that happens when you're not connected with your fans, and part of that is the winning process, and part of that is how we conduct ourselves. And I think, there's a clear message. We've got to try to become a team of the rugby community. And that's hard in the professional era, where you need to have good training camps, and you can't necessarily spend the amount of time in the public forum as you used to because of the requirements of the game. But we're going to have to find a way to do that. And that maybe just is a slight change in direction of how the team operates. Having good training camps, but also spending some time at a school, spending a time in the local rugby club, doing some training in that environment, so that the young kids see their stars, mate.